played this game with the starters and played the way you guys played it, even though technically it really didn't have a lot of meaning in terms of the playoffs?
I mean, it was a huge game. It was a home game, Sunday night football, and against the Bears, who is a very talented team. They've had some great wins this year, and it was another opportunity to go out there and play football. And anytime you have an opportunity to go out there and play football, it's something special. So it was great to go out there and get a great team win. Guys played well on all sides of the ball, and we'll enjoy this for 24 hours and then move forward on to Dallas.
It can be advantageous, I apologize, but the start you guys had to come out from the beginning, just kind of take control from the get-go, just how that was involved and how nice was it to see that? That's the kind of start.
I mean, it's great to start. I think we scored, on 3 straight possessions. The defense did a great job of, giving us great field position. And when you can start the game with 21 points, every time your offense is out there, you're scoring touchdowns. It allows the defense to do more, blitzes, different things, and they really put a lot of pressure on Jay all day. And, it was great. I mean, Donnie Jones, I think, broke the Eagles record for punts inside the 20. Our defense scored, running the ball. I thought the key today on offense was our offensive line. They did a great job of, pass pro, open the seams for the run game. Shady, Bryce, and Chris did a great job in the run game.
Nick, what did you learn from that first Dallas game?
You can't let one game defeat you. And if I know anything about myself, I'm going to keep fighting. I know anything about this team, they're going to keep fighting. You learn from it. You learn from, mistakes in games. You learn from games like that. You move forward. And the team kept together. We stayed together as a team. The coaching staff did a great job. Everybody at the NovaCare Center did a great job of really keeping the, beat of the team going. And we've built every week. We're continuing to build. We still have a lot of work to do. So we're going to look at this film in a critical way to see where we can improve. If I can make better decisions, put us in a better position, stuff like that. So, we look at the film like we did the Minnesota game. We lost that game, we won this game, but we got to be critical and we have to keep getting better.
That being said, do you relish the opportunity to erase that game and in turn win the division?
I'm just excited to play another game. I'm excited to go down to Dallas and play them. That's a big game. I know what's on the line. Everybody knows what's on the line. So we have a big week of preparation ahead of us. They had a huge win today, coming from behind and doing what they did. So we have a big week ahead of us, and I'm excited for the opportunity. I'm excited for the opportunity to play in another game. The good Lord's allowed me to play today, and hopefully will allow me to play next week.
How different is this team? How different is this team today than from the last time you guys played Dallas?
We've grown together. When you have a new coaching staff, you have new players. You're going to grow. You're going to have growing pains. You're going to have good moments. You're going to have bad moments, and the key to them is how are you going to respond to each moment? When the good moments happen, are you going to get too high and then get smacked down, or are you going to stay steady, stay even keel? I think the team and the coaches have done a great job of really keeping us even keel. Keep working every week. They don't slack off. We're going to work hard every week. We know what our preparation is going to be like. It's not going to change. They demand the same amount every week, win or lose. We got to keep it the same. We got to keep pushing. We got to keep getting better. And it's like I've said before, it's a great place to play, and it's an honor to be a Philadelphia Eagle.
How will you use the tape from that first Cowboys game to prepare for next week's matchup?
It's definitely going to be in our cut-ups, and I'm going to go through it and watch it and just see what happened. And once again, and because it worked for them the first time, I don't see why they wouldn't change anything. And obviously, as the season goes on, they probably add new blitzes, new schemes into it. So we have to prepare and study the film since then. But can't let what happened in the last game affect us. We got to keep building. We've grown together as a team and as people. The most important thing is we're people. We're in that locker room. There's personalities. When we're bonding together throughout the season, and we're playing for each other. And that's how you win games. You play for the man next to you. And we have a great team, and we need a great week of preparation for us.
Nick, I think you once said that one of the things you improved at the most from your rookie season to this season is knowing when to throw the ball away, knowing when you don't got to play to burn the pass. I think your first 3 completions weren't because you missed the receiver. You burned the ball. Why?
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about how you progressed in that area.
I mean, you always want to make a play. As a quarterback, you always want to make a play, and sometimes you force things, and you learn the hard way. And I have learned the hard way. I've forced balls before. But you just watching film and just understanding the game and just strategy, it's not bad to throw away a ball. It's actually really good. They're NFL players. They're very talented. Their coaches do a great job of preparing. So sometimes when you play in a game, the team is probably going to have you locked down once or twice. So it's in those decisions, you scramble and are you smart with the ball? or do you throw it away and you live to play another down? So it's just one of those things that as you mature, as you play this game, and something that I've been preached. My dad's preached it since I was a little kid. Is live to play the next down, and sometimes it's hard because you are a competitor, but it is smart to live to play the next down because it puts your team in a great opportunity to succeed.
Nick, you broke the 21 for 25, 84%, broke the franchise record for most accurate game when an Eagles quarterback. Does stuff mean anything at this point?
I'm happy we got the win. It was fun. We had a great time tonight playing on Sunday Night Football in our home stadium, and the fans were awesome. It was a great team win. You put up 54 points in defense. Boykin scored. All our running backs were all over the place. It was fun to play. It was fun to get a team win. It was fun to play together and be out there with my teammates. And that's what I cherish most. I don't care about the records. I want to win with my teammates, and we had a great win tonight.
In terms of, you knew the Cowboys had won, so you knew you were going to be able to play. So talk about balancing that aspect of it and coming out and being focused for the whole game.
Hey, we get to play football. We get to go out there and play football on Sunday Night Football. That didn't matter. I said earlier in the week, I know the meaning behind it, but if you're worrying about the meaning throughout a game, you can't play. You got to worry about that opponent. The Chicago Bears are a great opponent, and we went out there and we played together as a team when we executed. And I'll tell you what, the energy was the same. It was going to be the same no matter what. The guys were ready to play, and that's how we have to be every week. We have to prepare the same every week. We have to push each other every week, and we have to play for one another every week. And we'll put ourselves in a good position. So it was a blessing to be out there and play, yet another game.
You mentioned the offensive line. You got hit a little bit last week. Do you feel like those guys challenged themselves this week to do a better job in pass pro?
Yeah, they take a lot of pride. They don't like it when I get hit, and they take it personally. I'm very fortunate to have 5 amazing linemen, 5 amazing people blocking for me, and they block their hearts out every time we play. So they did a great job tonight. I was proud of them. It was fun out there playing with them. And, I know that they're going to be ready to go this next week.
You said your approach is a little bit, your position is a little bit different now going into this Dallas game than it was the last time. You hadn't been given the starting job the rest of the year yet at that point. Do you look at this game next week and prepare differently for that than you did the first time around against the Cowboys mentally?
I think that I've grown throughout each game. I think just as a player and a person, I've continued to grow, and I will. As long as I play this game, I'll try to get better every week. Like I said, you get 100% better every day. It's going to add up eventually. And, I have grown since that game, and I'm going to prepare the way I prepare every week. I'm not going to go change just because of what happened the first time. I'm going to work every day to get better. I'm going to work every day with my teammates because it's a team game. We have to play together to win. It can't be one guy out there doing everything. We're at our best when we play as a team, and that's the key. That's why it's the greatest team game in the world, is because you have to play team football to win games.